Hello again. Anyway, shoot. Well, that was the frame rate dropped. Anyway, hello again, most esteemed viewers. My name is Jekyllstein Gray, and welcome to what may be the final episode of my Night in the Woods series. It depends on. Okay, so what happened? So I have to write a paper on this game tonight, and I figured I might as well try and finish it. So this video is titled "Jekyllstein Gray plays Night in the Woods finale." That's why. So. Anyway, let's keep going. So, I want to, basically, there's going to be a pretty major shift, towards the very end, and if it happens after the end of this in-game day, I'm going to, sorry. I'm just going to keep going and finish it in one fell swoop. Anyway, then again, maybe this isn't, you know what it is. I talked about this in one of my Super Hot videos, which was like, it's weird how you, in some ways, you know more about what's going to happen in this video than I do as I'm recording it, because this is like a weird version of me that's been recording. Yeah. So, oh, and by the way, oh man, I just noticed my cursor was on the screen. Yeah, that's because whenever that happens, I'm checking OBS because I've got anxiety. Frame rate drop. This episode is off to a great start. Anyway, another thing I want to mention is the weird freezing of the conversation between Mae and her mom in the last video. I have no idea why that happened. I apologize, esteemed viewers. Or at least I acknowledge it, and I don't know. That was actually really weird. Good morning. Good morning, Mae Borowski. It isn't fine. Oh, man. I hope that it wasn't free. I really hope it wasn't. I hope it didn't freeze up for you there, Steve viewer. I don't know. Again, I don't know why it happened. Especially because I didn't have the problem. Normally when the recording is messed up, it's because it's too much for my PC to handle the recording and the game at the same time. And I usually know that, I usually just unlist those videos, upload them as unlisted. But this was just some weird coincidence that I didn't even think I didn't even noticed. I don't know. I'm still mad that I can't check on rabies. that still makes me unhappy. Oh man, I love this game, esteemed viewers. It's so good. It is so very good. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, the mental health episode I mentioned kind of got... I don't want to go into specifics, you know, to protect the privacy of the people involved, but it got resolved. You know, it was, again, like I said in the... oh, it's Mall Cop. I mentioned the episode huh. I love that happened. I don't know if I ever. It kind of feels familiar, but I might be way off there. Again, I wish there was some visual indication, but that's a minor point. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm also trying to distract from the existential dread of the election, which is the day after I'm recording this. So, I voted for Biden, just for the record. I don't like Biden, but he's better than Donald Trump, and you should vote for Biden too. I'm sorry if that's too political. And I'm an anarcho-socialist. I have every reason to not like Biden, but he is, like, we need to make it better. We need to be better than Trump. Anyway, I don't think that was what I was going to say, though. I don't know. I can't remember. It might come back to me. Ghost Man, missing kids. Yeah. I read the paper. Oh man, I don't like snow. I always say white Christmases are overrated. Hey, he didn't say anything mean or passive aggressive. That's a first. Oh, come on, man. You could have just, like, grabbed it with your paws or whatever. Still, at least you don't lose all your money a la Shovel Knight when... Well, okay, it's not a complaint about Shovel Knight. That's just a reference to my very poor platforming skills in Shovel Knight. That was a dish on... That was a roast... That was not a roaster. That was targeted at myself, not at Shovel Knight. Let's see what we got up here. Mae's going down. Hey, it's the fisherman guy. Oh man. So where did she go? Where did I mean, I get that the story was her story and her... Oh man, another frame drop. Her like story with the grandpa was done, but did she just like disappear? Was she like a ghost? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I didn't want to say, I think I probably mentioned this, but I mentioned this in the first Night in the Woods video that well, not the first one, but the one that I did after the mental health episode thing, where I said there was no malice involved. And, that's true. And the person I talked to was very respectful, and I have no ill will towards anyone, basically. Let's see what we got. Hey, mommers. Yeah. Creeping dread. Exactly how I feel about this election. I was gonna make a whole talks video about the I'm still, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. That's the room that was locked. So yeah. I was gonna make a talk video about why I voted for Joe Biden, about how the system will perpetuate. People are like, "Oh, don't perpetuate the system." I'm like, the system's gonna perpetuate itself. We can have the revolution after November, November, I don't know. There's a whole lot of, so there's her grandpa. It goes to her grandpa. There's a lot of interesting, visual stuff here. Not just the frame rate dropping. Again, it's dropping 3 frames a second though. So I don't know. Again, I'm curious if you've noticed that at all, esteemed viewers. I love this little moment. This is one of the reasons why I don't feel like I can just make a beeline towards the end of the game. I have to soak in Possum Springs. I was gonna go in and check the and see if the pastor was in the room, but I think she's actually out here, and I was going to check. Hey, I'm actually singing along to the music. Oh yeah. Oh. I mean, I'm honestly questioning whether he even has kids or if that was just a story he told Mae to make her feel better. I don't know. There's the cliff where almost nothing happens. And we're gonna keep bouncing our way through Possum Springs. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing our way through Possum Springs. Ba 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 ba. What else to say? Yeah, so I just don't want to think about the election, but it's all I can really think about. I just, ugh. Oh. Anyway. Well, what do you got to say? Cold medicine. Honestly, that does sound like pretty good advice. I mean, not like long-term advice, or just short-term. Let's see. Don't think about the election. Where's the person who complains about the noise? What am I, chopped liver to you? So I'm trying to find the miracle rats. I think I made a wrong turn. Well, actually, I did see them, but I couldn't really... I don't think I could get to them from where I was. Yeah, nope. Alrighty. Well, let's jump up here, and then onto here, and then up here, and then go through here. Alright, and then we go inside here. They left the nest. Aww. There's so many of them. So many miracle rats. Let's see. Okay, I just had a weird realization. You know, if we go by traditional, if we look at this symbolism, and I know I'm crazy, but just hear me out. If we look at the symbolism through traditional gender roles, Millard's the mother. Again, this is entirely through traditional gender roles. I'm not saying this is how it is in real life or how it should be. But if you look at it through the lens, Millard is the mother. I mean, there's pregnancy imagery here, pretty obvious, and Mae is the breadwinner. Like literally, or steals bread. I guess it's bread stealer in lowercase. Anyway, just a random weird thought, because or you know, they're two moms or whatever. I'm not saying that this is like actually a secret message, you know, pro heteronormative message or whatever in the game. I don't know. I just thought it was something I just barely noticed, and it was kind of interesting. So yeah. And with that, he became the poster child for weird and lazy game analysis. Yeah. That's how I feel half the time I'm playing this game. Or, well, not just this game, any game. You know, sometimes I just don't have any analysis to say. And then sometimes it's really weird. And then up we go. Bound. I messed that one up. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, I thought I didn't make it, so I was immediately queuing up the next attempt like I just did there, and I did make it, so that happened. And, of course, yay. Now I'm thinking of that scene from Into the Spider-Verse. He gets up, looks down, goes down, and then gets on a smaller building. I should do a talks video about that movie. It's a good movie. Let's see. Oh, come on! Why am I having so much trouble? Recently, this is the third game where I'm having more trouble than I feel like I should be. For the recording. First it was super hot, then it was Shovel Knight, and now Night in the Woods? There we go. And then up on the roof. Let's see here. Hey, they're playing together. Yes, you did, Mae. Yeah. Is the vacuum in here? Oh, yeah. You made it weird. Very weird. Gotta get some light in there. That was my father, esteemed viewers. I have a bad habit of leaving the vacuum in my room, and he had to get it, so yeah. Deep hollow hollowers. Alright, we need to do it 3 times. Ahem. Deep hollow hollowers. Hollowers. DHH. My whole life! Haha. Violin, sax, tuba, accordion. Now, where have we heard that before? Happened to them. Spooky? I like spooky. Ghosts. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why I found that funny, but she knows that they were part of her dream. So it's interesting. I never really thought, I always kind of wondered about, well, not when I first played this, but afterwards, I kind of was like, why are they part of the dream? And the reason is they were, part of the town. Again, they left and things started to decay, which we'll get into either later in this episode or in the next episode, depending, or later, at the end of the game. We'll get into it eventually. Oh, he get a new job? Oh. That is a shame. It's not a shame that he got a new job, especially if he likes it better, but, there's always a bittersweet air to those types of things. Alright, let's see if Germ's hanging. I love how there's just these random people who you see them and you don't think, oh, it's their name, but it's, oh, the guy in the they're uniquely designed, it's, oh, the guy in the not the wheelchair, the mechanized cart or whatever. Yeah, Trampoline. A friend of mine's playing Nier Automata right now. I don't think I've done this before. Or maybe I have? Yeah. I like walking. Oh boy. I have sisters and I have cousins. And I have 2 sisters, and I have 35 cousins, I think. I've got a lot of cousins. I'm nervous. Alright, come on. This feels vaguely familiar, but I also don't, have a distinct recollection of it like I do with most of the other parts of this game. One of my sisters likes Sloppy Joes. I don't like them. I don't think they're terrible, but they're just kind of. In real life, I would definitely be like, ... I don't know what to say. All right, I'm just going to follow this person. I also just found out earlier today that Adam Millard, the architect of games, is on the autism spectrum, which makes me happy. Because that's one other autistic person, like Anthony Hopkins, who I can feel proud of and look up to. Sturdy girl. Oh, at first I thought it was like... At first I thought she was, like, evaluating her as, like, this is so terrible, but, like, as, like, I think she thought that she was going to get married to Germ and, like, she would have good kids or whatever. Like, some really fucked up gender stuff from it. But, that's not what happened. What the hell, lady? What are you talking about? I'll try to remember. Actually, no. You tell her, Mae. Okay. I'm still mad that she would, but like less mad. Wait, did she say Judge Janine? Or was it, so is it in reference to Judge Janine or Judge Judy? Again, I feel like I've seen this, but it might just be because I have family gatherings and cousins. But no, I feel like I've seen this scene before. Oh, hey. Whoa! This brings back memories. Huh. The Department of Transportation, aka Big Brother. Yeah. Insert basically all the stuff I talked about. Insert all the stuff I mentioned about the Borowskis and whatnot. And the dad's history of alcoholism and all that. What's in an old computer show? I'm actually surprised that there aren't any frame drops here, at least according to what OBS is telling me. I was gonna say lightweight, or, she has a weak stomach, and then I was like, wait, no, that's like literally canon. Talk. Hey, Germ. Germ, I gotta talk to you. Germ! Yeah. I love Germ. I love Germ, esteemed viewers. Isn't that what this part is called? Like this segment of the game, the long fall? So is that what's been under there the whole time? Germ is a good guy. Gregg rules okay and Germ is a good guy. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that goddamn election. Ugh. That makes me unhappy. Hey. Oof. Wake up. We are not checking out the Historical Society. We'll do that if I ever do the Jekyllstein Grey replay series I've been talking about. Let's see here. Ugh. What do we got? I do want to go to the old pickaxe with Bea. I mean, she looks the same to me, but presumably you animal people, can see something I can't. Ghost. I like the idea that she can see the quotation marks there. Yeah, graveyard time. Spooky. Good spooky, yeah. I like fog. I love foggy mornings. Sometimes I walk to work in a foggy morning, and I like that. Such deep analysis I do here on Jekyllstein Grey Plays. This is dumb. Yeah. Oh boy, yes. It's like that Calvin and Hobbes, where Calvin's like, scare me, and Hobbes is like, okay, our oceans are filled with garbage, and it goes on and on. Oh boy. Yes. I definitely agree with Bea here. It's funny because her jump feels less springy, I think intentionally so. Okay, for some reason I thought I was supposed to like jump up there, but I guess not. Also, this is another one of the scenes where I was expecting there to be a frame drop, but I guess not there either. Want to talk? Want to talk about it? No? Alright. Yeah, I think that it would be, in this scenario, it would be best to just leave her alone. Let her have her grieving. Oh wait, I can move down here. I think? What is this soundtrack? I don't know, it feels kind of dissonant. Rose. clues. Oh, this kind of reminds me of Last Door. Interesting. From horses to internet horses. Oh man. Was it the Spanish flu? Man, yeah. At least. Hello, sir. Aww. Oh. Dompe the Gravedigger. Okay, I love the idea of this guy as a wedding DJ. I would totally hire him to be a wedding DJ. Why is it a picture of a bicycle? Oh! I was gonna say. Oh wow, frame drop. Apologies for that, esteemed viewers. Who's that up there? The, you know, statue right above Mae's head right now. I started to point to him, and then I realized that would be pointless. Hey! Pun not intended there. I don't even know if that's technically a pun. That's true. So that's why I thought I could move up here. This game's so spooky, and I love it. Well, this is a familiar color palette. And here are some familiar peoples. It's the weird teens. I'm assuming the dialogue is different if you missed them the first time. In fact, that might have been what happened to one of my playthroughs, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, fine, whatever. Get on with it. You can just call... yeah. Okay. I feel like that's a, you know, I don't want to have any valid judgments, you know? It's, you know, whatever. You know, there was someone on Twitter I saw who, she was like, I'm gonna look so hot tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, cool, good for you. Like, I don't want to shame you for wanting, you know, to conform to society's beauty standards, but I also don't want to be like, to like to hold that up on a pedestal, you know. I was like, yeah, you know, if you like it, do it. Math camp. Oh, that sounds like torture. Top-notch math is better than top-notch sex. You can attribute that quote to me, Jekyllstein Gray. Dream date. Well, what is good music? I actually fit most of Bea's criteria. I am tall. I think my music taste is good, but then again, subjective. I think I'm kind of smart, at least. I can at least carry a conversation about something interesting. Oh my god, I'm Bee's type. I don't know. There's just something about that I don't know. I could wrestle. So yeah, she's at least bi. Maybe I'm guessing bi, but the cute boys are overrated thing makes me kind of think just straight up gay. I don't know. And I don't like really care. It's cool. Representation is cool. Oh, come on. Oh no. It is kind of like a little town. I mean, I live in a literal college town. Oh. I don't think I ever chose this option. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's actually good because Bea, like, one thing that I think becomes much more apparent if you go through Bea's route is that she is, like, resentful of Mae for, and understandably so, for going to college. Screw you guys. Yeah, seriously. But I think it's actually where, you know, Bea's like, okay, I can understand why you wouldn't leave college, you know. So ghosts. Exactly. You're a cat. Yeah. Bounce, bounce. So one thing that about the bees type thing, I think I said, you know, I mostly fit that description, and but there was one part of me that didn't, and that part of me is the good the good dress thing. Let's see. Because I, like, right now as I'm recording this, I am literally wearing gym shorts and a Planescape Torment t-shirt. So, yeah, not very cool. Or, like, what did she say? Smartly dressed, well dressed? None of those things, but I like it, so whatever. Hey, callbacks to the very beginning. I'm surprised you're not paralyzed, honestly. What? You want me to not destroy, to not do grave robbing? What's wrong with you, Bea? Or Bea? Or, I don't know. Joe Shade. His last name is literally Shade. Either he is a shade, as in like a specter of the dead, or he just got that name because he threw a lot of shade. Tone stowed. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, looking for ghosts. Yeah, she wasn't very hesitant when she thought she saw a ghost. Wow, we're in a graveyard. That's like going to the ancient Roman Forum and saying, I found some old crumbling columns. Let's see. Okay, I like this music a lot more than the other stuff. The other stuff was fine, it just didn't really fit. So orange kind of seems to be a color about interactability. Yeah. Wakey, wakey, little Joe. It's funny because that makes her seem like the horror monster. Not the ghost, not little Joe. Joe Shade threw a lot of shade. I don't know what I'm doing, you viewers. I'm just playing this and talking about whatever comes to my head. So how do I wakey wakey little Joe? Ah, there we go. Sinkhole. Okay. I'm kind of the opinion that there's like, oh man, I'm gonna get so much crap for this, and as always, I would appreciate your criticism in the comment below, but I'm kind of like, there's like a statute of limitations on, obviously, like, if anyone can, like, remember that person when they were alive, then that's, you know, wrong to disagree with the remains. But, you know, like, at a certain point, we accept it, you know, like, at a certain point, or, well, you know, I was going to use the example of the pharaohs of the tombs, so there's plenty of issues with that, although that was more like stealing the artifacts rather than just, not the archaeology itself. Wow, her paw is shaking, hand paw, whatever. She's an anthropomorphic cat. I don't know what to call her appendages. Ugh. Ah! I mean, I get that it is spooky, but we're not. But like, uh-oh, it's him. It could be the ghost. There he is. Oof. I always get like unnerved when I see it, because just the way he like glides and whatnot. Okay. And frame drop. I apologize in advance, esteemed viewers. I mean, it's only dropping to 24. So, yeah, I think this is going to be the finale. I deliberately set aside time for, like, I was like, this needs to be, like, I need to plan this as if I have 2 hours, left. Thanks for, like, coming. Again, we live here. Yeah, you're in my living room. I'll accept the thanks. I mean, they are taking their time to hear her out. Yeah. That's reasonable. You know, like, she definitely... I mean, they never believed that she didn't see anything. But, like, we end and we begin at night in the woods. Yeah. Angus has lots of good at night in the woods. Yeah, so we're gonna finish this sucker. Owls are cool, Gregg. I agree. Bum 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 bum. Fences work? Okay, cool. I do kind of like this marching music. And then you got the little... Why did it notify me again? I know he's playing Nier Automata. Damn it, Steam. This isn't even... I'm not even running this... Like, I didn't buy this game on Steam. I've already mentioned before, I think. For those of you who don't know, it was on the itch.io bundle that came out this summer. So old, so old, so old. So the professor who assigned this to me this year had some issues with the ending that I don't think are wrong, but I don't necessarily 100% agree with, or I don't know. We'll talk about it. I don't want to. I try not to spoil things in these games, even though obviously there's going to be spoilers in these series. I try not to spoil things in case one of my beloved esteemed viewers is watching this and they don't know what's going on. So here we got these guys. Oh yeah. So here we got a cultist. We'll talk more about them in a little bit. First, I want to at least hear their motivations. Wow, that was a lot of... I actually kind of forgot how horrifying this is. Like, this is, like, legit disturbing. Rather than just vaguely spooky and menacing. Oh my god. Oh, so this is one issue I do have with the cult. So here's where all the running stuff goes to good use. I actually don't know if there's any outcomes for doing this segment well or not, but let me know in the comments if you know. Here we go. Run, 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 run. Jump. And then we have a gunshot. And then darkness. That's the sound that plays when she wakes up, isn't it? The end of everything. I love this scene. I don't know. Nice. Yep. I said about any shovel, like any player of Shovel Knight. No, he doesn't. I don't think he does. Okay, so this is... I forgot that you play as him. When you focus on Gregg for a playthrough, you play as Gregg in the end. And if I had focused on Bea, I would have played as Bea. Oh! Yeah. Zero clue. I mean, yeah, winter is coming, Gregg. Got brownies, got sodas. Hey, Captain. Okay, I want to know why they call each other Captain and Bug. There's probably some adorable story behind that. We have lasagna? I mean, look, brownies and lasagna, sure, whatever. We are going to make it through this. Oh boy. I have my own camp memories. Gregg. Gregg rules, okay? Skate to create. And frame rate drop, we're just going to let it. There we go. One nap bucket. Yes, it is a bad situation. So this is a much more like railroady linear pace. I love how Germ's just playing the game. Did they tell Germ about anything that happened? Oh boy, I'm predicting a frame rate drop. So far, nothing. I love this game, esteemed viewers. I like it. So here, a very sterile. I mean, it evokes hospital colors. Okay, here's the oh, it also evokes nuclear winter, I think. Which, yeah, I kind of just remembered that. Or climate change, or just the town getting abandoned and left to the lone and level sands. Although, unlike Ozymandias, there isn't any, like, joy in watching a once proud, like a once great leader get reduced to that. You know, there's no, like, you thought you were so cool, and in this it's just, like, sad, you know? In case you didn't know, esteemed viewers, in case this is your first time, in which case, welcome. Also, why didn't you start from the beginning? Anyway, don't want to no judgments here. But kind of judging, but also anyway. But also, I was referencing Percy Shelley's Ozymandias. In case you were watching for the first time and you didn't know what Ozymandias was, and you didn't know that I'm a huge fan of Ozymandias. Oh wow, the frame rate dropped a bunch there. I'm sorry for that. So I like how the okay. Yeah, she would. Laurie Myers. I like Laurie Myers. So I think that the oh wow. Wait, divorce? She got married? She's like 21. I mean, yeah. I think my parents got married when they were like 21. That's a whole nother story. Oh man, see where I came from, that kind of talk would not have been tolerated. And I'm not saying, and that is not a good thing. Just for the record. Why are you even at her service if you're just gonna shit talk her? Fuck you, dude. I love it how, God being bullshit, she's rightfully like, yeah, whatever. This guy just shit talking someone at her funeral-ish, So, I feel this is like oscillating between like implying that this is a like, oh, we're getting together and we're going to pray for her to get better. Between that and, hey, we got the janitor, and like, it's a service. Like she's dead. And then it oscillates to this. I love the janitor. So he's a good example of maybe magic, maybe mundane, to steal a TV tropes term. Because he's like, seems to know a lot, but it's also like, is it just wisdom? Or is it, everything? At the end of everything, hold on to anything. Erg. So I can't jump, which is interesting because so much of the game's content relies on jumping. And when you can't ascend higher, and just a little interesting motif. So I wonder if this is why. So she was the one outside the door. I wonder if that's why. Yeah. Yeah. But nice of you to ask, Germ. Yeah. She is a good person. And so are you, Gregg. I mean, well, yes, Gregg is a good person, but so is Germ. At least. I don't think she's trying to police your lifestyle. She's just like, okay. Okay, the pizza guy's here. Oh, wow. You are not okay, Mae. Bea's like, yeah, alright. I don't know if she can either. Bea and Gregg. I think she was going to say I love you. Oh, no. Because she did say I love you. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what she was supposed to say. Oh. Still trying to keep my mind off the election. I just realized this probably isn't the finale. Well, this is. I'll do a bonus episode at some point, esteemed viewers, about the other stuff. The other stuff, the mini-sodes, or the satellite games, is I think what they called them. Houses are for living in and wandering in. I guess the idea of the end of everything is pretty relevant these days. I love how Germ is just like... Germ is so unfazed by everything. He's just like, meh, whatever. Oh, right, that was the story, yeah. I think that's what he told her about. And I think I, fast-forwarded through and didn't really understand what... But, yeah, Margaret. I like that, that moment of trust where they use their nicknames. Or, yeah. Yeah. Dink bones. Oh, just shapes. That was, there's a lot of threads that converge at the end. Ironically, technically Mae is just shapes, but damn, she does not feel like it to me. This is like nothing good is here. This is kind of indicative of the situation this game is in these days and will always be in. Nothing is good here. Nothing, there's no, it's just bad things all around. No, yeah, I think the implication is she just saw him and, yeah. Man, I do feel for Dr. Hank. It's actually kind of weird that you don't see him. At least I'm not aware that you do. Maybe, was he the guy who was talking to the lady who left and got another job? I don't know. I do feel really bad for him because, you can't you can't really have a jack of all trades for medical, you know. So he's like, well, yes and no, Mae. He does he does too much. He's doing too much. He's stretched too thin. Like he has to work on teeth and on people. He has to understand the human mouth and the human mind. Both of those things are really complicated and really hard to, you know, like. Okay, yeah, exactly. No, come on, dude. Okay, I'm definitely. Well, I guess that was an attempt to make her feel better. I I have jokingly called myself the Phantom of the dorm room. You know, like I'm like some cryptid that everyone like claims they have seen, but no one can confirm my existence. You know, but that's more just like social anxiety and stuff than like what she's going through. Uh, mm, mm. Again, another election night thing. Oh. Life goes on. Life always goes on. What are you doing, Mae? A hole in the center of everything. Yeah, so we're gonna have to talk about the cult eventually. Yas. I don't know why I just said yas, but I was gonna say yeah, and then I like didn't. I don't know. What are you? Talk. Alright, well, he's definitely not a ghost. I just had some To the Moon flashbacks. Yeah, you totally did it. I am definitely the person who, if I can find any way to make something my fault, like be my fault, it will be. I will blame it on myself. Even if I know it's not logical. Again, I think B is the one saying this if you go the B route. This might be the first, if I ever do Jekyllstein Grey replays, which I'm not planning on doing in the near future. If I ever do Jekyllstein Grey replays, I'm probably going to, yeah, exactly. Which would be worse than shooting a guy. I, yeah. Yeah. Spooky. Yeah. So yeah, oh yeah, if I ever do end up doing Jekyllstein Grey replays, um, it'll probably be it'll probably be I mean, sorry, not probably. I shouldn't say probably, but I might this game might be first on the chopping block because I really like this game and this has been one of my more successful playthroughs. By which it means it's consistently got double-digit viewership numbers. This is actually kind of what I need right now. Just in a completely different way than when I needed it years ago. Dang, I can't believe how it's been a couple years since I played this game. This is in the brochure? Yeah. My first thought is like suffocating anxiety. You know, there's that, there's always, you know, when you have anxiety, I'm curious to see if there's anything back here. When you have anxiety and you have an anxiety, well, there's like, you know, general sense of anxiety, which is what I have right now. And then there's anxiety like, I am going, like, I feel like I am, like, when you're, it's hard to describe. If you've had an anxiety attack, you know what I mean, but it's a feeling of nothing, like, it's fight or flight. It's a pure survival instinct. It's a pure, like, I am going, like, you can't think about anything else and you're just overwhelmed. Because when you have a fight or flight instinct, when fleeing or fighting is going to be a problem, then that's an issue, you know? I don't know. Door, tunnel, whatever. Here we go. It's interesting how I wonder why I didn't end up doing voices for this game like I did with my Last Door series. Last Door would probably be my first would probably be my first if I ever do Jekyllstein Grey replays. The Last Door would probably actually be my first series. Maybe I would do this one next because the beginning of that series had such bad production values. That was basically when I was just using game bar and then hitting record. And the audio is just blah. You know, again, as much as I complain about OBS, it is so much better than the stupid game bar. This is the third time Steam. First, it was like another. I complained about this in the play. There's weird similarities between the game notified me again basically about. I love the cigarette thing is like the only part of me you can see. Here we go. So this is like some spooky. I like the red and blue imagery. Yeah. It's not him. Remember the night at Harfest? Oh man. Oh wow. What is it? Black goat. Like the space bugs. Oh man, I'm thinking about the Rachni from Mass Effect. I need to do a Mass Effect series playthrough, but that'll be later. Yeah. So I get the government didn't care part, but it's not the regulations. Like it's what. Yeah, it's what. See, this is what I like about this. This is the thing with the cult. They're very clearly a stand-in for the type of people who think, who have legitimate. This is what the right does really well. They have a legitimate. They bring up a legitimate. They use a legitimate concern, and then they direct the problem at a way that does not actually involve any real systemic change. You know. That's why incels. That's why people can go to people in power go to incels and they're like, hey, you know why you feel lonely and sexually frustrated? It's not because of misogyny. It's not because you haven't been taught how to work. It's not because of all these things. It's because it's because you it's because of the it's because of it's because of, I was gonna say my first instinct was to say misogyny and the patriarchy, but then I was like, well, the matriarchy, the secret matriarchy that controls everything, and then sorry, and I was thinking about like in Nazi Germany, not to bring it, but this is one of the bigger examples. Not to compare the right to all Nazis and whatever. Yeah, whatever. This is just to illustrate my point, where they're like, there were serious problems. Treaty of Versailles just destroyed the Germany's economy, and then the Great Depression destroyed it even more. But they didn't go and they didn't say the problem is the states are destroying you, and then capitalism ran amok and destroyed the world's economy, and that hurts you even more because the state was already hurting you where it wasn't other countries. It was just like, they said, oh, it's this scapegoat. We found this scapegoat, and if we persecute them enough, it's going to get better for you, and it never does, And so these guys they've got the problem down. The problem, they got part of the problem down. They see a real issue. They see that the town is dying, and yeah, they are in some ways working themselves to death. But the problem isn't immigrants. The problem isn't immigrants who aren't getting much money. The problem is that the problem is capitalism. The problem is when your entire economy is based on the mines, and the mines dry up. Then it's that then you get left behind, and so and then these politicians who most likely are not actually from these communities come along, and they're like, okay, so we know rather than saying we're gonna provide you with a a support system where we're going to teach you how, we're going to try and make your community more economically healthy. We're going to make it more suitable for the for this new changing times, new demands. They say, oh, we're gonna cut a bunch of regulations and give people tax breaks, and that'll totally help you. And it never does. It never ends up actually creating new jobs because it's not actually for these people. They say it's for them, but it's not. It's for the rich people. Anyway, so like these people are literally sacrificing people to this Lovecraftian god, and it might be keeping the town alive, but it's on life support. The town's not prosperous again. If they wanted to be prosperous, you would have to get people to invest in these types of communities and to try and make them more long term. Like if you base them on one resource, like they were, and I'm not blaming the people who worked there for it, but when this happens and you inherit this legacy, yeah. Anyway, I should stop, going on and on. I think calling them little dipshits is not the sounds like Joseph Smith. Wow. Cool. Of course, in this case, this would be like if Joseph Smith, there was actually good evidence for the Book of Mormon not being a load of horse crap. They're feeding him, yeah. Yeah, seriously. But this is another conservative problem, is you're treating them like they just happen to happen. There's just, they see it as the world is divided into delinquents and hardworking people, and it's like, but why are they homeless? Why are they drifting? Why are they, what are you talking about? You don't know that. You don't know that. What the fuck are you talking about? Everything is a black and white, like, used to justify. They all did, dude. It wasn't one person. This ended up, I guess, on the eve of an election, this was an appropriate episode. I mean, one of my alt accounts is literally just called Political Nerd, I am a political nerd. But it's not getting better. It's been 20 years. How long is it, that's the thing that I have to, how long is it going to take for you to realize that that it is not going to be the way things are, and you need to do something change. You need to change or you're going to die. Again, Selmers understands, Bea understands, and I will say that there is a lot of dismissive attitudes, especially by liberals, who don't really think about don't really think about the implications of this type of these socioeconomic factors. Not saying all liberals don't, obviously, but there is a lot of dismissive attitudes, where there are legitimate. A lot of people, I think, on the left, liberals and on the left, do see like them as out of their minds or just ignorant, backwards people. But that's an oversimplification. We can't boil any of these issues down to individual problems. Like, we're ignoring the broader culture and history and economics and just all these systemic issues. Exactly. Does it matter? What are you talking about? I shouldn't have then called the cops. I don't know. I don't know why I just... 2010. It is bleeding to death, and you're just, like... So I don't really like the implication that her mental health problems were the result of this this god, this demon thing. But I don't know that, and I think that it's implied that it's stress dreams, but it's no. I think it's like framing it as Lovecraftian, as the understanding of the meddling of a Lovecraftian god is but I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think it's unfortunate. I think that I don't know. I like that it's I think that the way it's handled is good regardless of whether it's even if it is a Lovecraftian god, it's still a problem we're dealing with, but it's also still like Mae's worthy of sympathy and empathy, anyway. Yeah. It is all really sad. And he's there. And the frame rate surprisingly has not dropped yet. See. Oof. So I think C was like kick. They never taught me that when I was a scout. Aww. Yeah. Let's find out. Oh, I think I remember what happens here. Yeah! Teamwork. That's like the worst way of putting it. No one is an island. That's better. Never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Ah. I don't know why I started thinking of that. Oh boy. So here we have one of my favorite scenes. You know, I can't relate to a lot of these specific economic anxieties, even though I'm in the... I can relate on the broad strokes, you know, like even in the area. So this is the hole in the center of everything. You know, I'm in the area, but I never had these types of, like, fears of, you know, I've always had economic privilege and other kinds of privilege and all that. Yeah. She didn't have an anger problem. And, last leaf on the tree. Oh, boy. Frame rate drop. Yes. It's over before you were born, and unless some drastic actions are gonna need to happen. When my friends leave, when I have to let go, and so the friends leaving and having to let go is what I really resonated with, and it's exactly what I needed when I first played this game, because I was still like holding on to. I was like not ready to move on. Ironically, this was about me going to college, not coming back from college. So it helped me to just accept it. And this is, you know, by name. This is one of the reasons why I love Ozymandias, or in this case, Ozymandias. My name is Ozymandias. Yes, I had that subtitle planned out in advance. I want to lose. I want to get beaten up. I want to hold on until I'm thrown off and everything ends, you know? And, meant something. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea that the Black Goat is being like, I don't understand you. Like, you know I can't. She's saying the exact same thing. They're saying the exact same thing. Oh, shut up already. So, I like the idea. Again, the problem is, though, that she gets better from her mental problems when she gets over... I don't know, once she accepts it. But, yeah, you know, my anxiety and self-esteem issues didn't go away as soon as I played this game and accepted that, you know, things change and you gotta move on, and sometimes... And things end, you know? I don't know. I feel like I'm not... Maybe I should do a talks video or write an essay or something about this. Because I feel like I'm not getting my ideas across. If what I'm saying makes any sense at all, let me know in the comments. Esteemed viewers... Brochure. That sounds like a really complex brochure. Did you say out in the woods at night? Yeah. And all them climbing skills finally are useful. Climb into the light. I love that little face. This place, huh? Hey, Mae. Germ's just there. You're at the bottom of the old well in my backyard? Sounds like it. Can you go get it? Now I'm thinking that Phineas and Ferb... Hey, Candace, are Phineas and Ferb there? Yeah, closes the door. Knock, 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 opens it again. May I see them? Probably not from there, you won't. In the woods? I brought some sodas. Yeah, probably. After the night they've had. I mean, I can get some. How big an explosion is that? I mean, not small? Thanks, Germ. He just randomly had dynamite? There was a weird, weird guy. Yeah. Weird is not the same thing as bad. I mean, yeah, exactly. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would be at least, if I was going through, if I had the Elder God. I guess he didn't see the Elder God like Mae did, but I would probably be reconsidering my views on the supernatural in that scenario. So here we have an epilogue. Yeah. A lot more control of the world than you do. Yeah. So that's her house. I think you see it if you do her route. Yeah. Escape or at least move on. That's all I can hope for. You don't even use Messenger. Yeah, there is a difference between stuck and trapped. Remember to water and feed him. I'll kick your ass into the ground. All right, one more day. How long has this been going for right now? I'm just really curious. Almost 2 hours. That sounds about right. I want to see what their responses are. You can't stop me, esteemed viewers. Gregory. Yes, it is. Alright. Gotta say bye to you, Sharkle. What does the chatterbox say? Oh, snow. Epilogue. I kept saying it, and it finally agreed with me.
Don't cry if you don't have to. Okay, I'm actually one more time. I gotta check. Gotta check and see. Nada. That's a shame. Just gotta go say goodbye to everyone. Every game ends at some point. Yeah. Okay, that is definitely... I don't know if it's actually a Lovecraft story, but, it is definitely, in a Lovecraft-esque title. I need to actually read Lovecraft. Yes, we should talk. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. But wait, what happened to the long fall? Yeah. Interesting. This is the same. Alrighty. I think there's one more moment with Mr. Oh, hey! He's here! Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Only legal if they enforce it. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Union Tooth. Okay, that's... I was wondering when they were gonna pull it off. Or gonna pull... What am I thinking about? Pay it off. Pay off. They set it up and then they're gonna pay it off. I will breathe fire. Nice. Interesting how they have those little phrases when they didn't... Well, they sometimes they did. But is there anything else up here? Snowing! Whee! The writing in this game is so good! It would be nice. Yes. You deserve to be proud. You should be proud. Actually, I just had a thought. What if the god isn't real? What if it's a What if, like, what if it's not, like, what if it was a manifestation of all of the, cultists? Like, what if, I don't know. I think you could make an argument that the god wasn't real. That it was just, like, a metaphor for the anxiety. You know, not just a metaphor, but, like, a way of seeing. Oh, for a second I thought I'd landed on that truck. So I did that already. No. Yep, mall cop. Yeah, well, she had a headache before she got shot. Interesting. Snow days were actually a big part of my town because there were a lot of issues about, like, not just my town, but my school growing up, because there was a lot of people who, there were a lot of roads and our town didn't have the money to plow them. And when I say were, when I say were, I meant, I've been saying it in the past tense because I was, wow, that was terrible. Because I'm not in, public school anymore. Well, I'm not in K through 12 school. I wonder why they chose to end this on snow. I mean, I guess it's, snow is... I guess there's a line in one of in How Long from Hadestown. I did not mean to do that. Where there's something about the earth dying, and it's like, it's true the earth must die, but then the earth comes back to life. And the sun must go on rising, I think. Which, I think, actually, now that I think about it, that's probably why they chose to end it on the dawn of winter. Things are ending, but things might come back again, Or something new. One more. Especially when everything feels so freaking apocalyptic. Even if you're not in a town like this, it's still a nice sentiment, Let's see what we got. What we got. Where's that last damn dusk star? One more dusk star. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we got something. Are dusk stars a real thing? I haven't heard of them, but they might be. Holding on to anything. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's, you know, I feel like that's the gaming, the people who made this, you know, being, you know, justifying, not justifying, I don't know. Supermoon. Alright, what else do we got? Oh man, I need to sit up after this is done. Hey! No, your stuff is awesome! And I will not listen to you deprecate yourself, said the guy whose work has been complimented and refuses to accept it. Oh man, I like them jazzy tunes. Apparently. Watch your language, child. I like it. And I also think I've heard that song in the game before. Is that like the... No, I don't think that's the theme. Is that something that... Is that like Die Anywhere Else? God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so it's not that. Oh, she's not there. Store's still open. I'm actually curious if anything else happens. Guess not. Let's see what we got. Oh, I don't think I went in there. If she's not out here, I'll go check that. Probably. Fire-breathing popes tend to tend to be less threatening when there's a bunch of stuff that'll melt the fire really quick or put out the fire around. Why do they have the authority to not let her... I don't know. This game makes me feel a lot. Alrighty.
Alright, Lori. We have to talk. I know what you did. Mae doesn't know, but I do. Death cult of conservative uncles. Yeah, you're the one who... It's the dudes. The dudes are sacred. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can... Rom-com? That's what I was gonna... Yeah. Oh. Oh. I can understand that feeling. Well, if someone invited me over for Thanksgiving, I'd be just like, sorry, I'm, you know, I got my own family to be with on Thanksgiving. So yeah, I was kind of like, Mae, why are you judging someone for what they did? Enjoy it while it lasts. Everything ends. Come on. Gotta go check on my babies one last time. And then in we go. Ba-ba-da-bum, bum-bum. Bye, Millard. I wish there was dialogue for you, but I guess there's not. Out we go. Oh. Yeah, you can. Computers are constructed. I mean, I get what she's saying, but... Oh, boy. Yeah. Let's see what is going on. Interesting how I can't go into the old pickaxe. Yep, for now at least. Are you janitoring Mae? Yeah. Who knows? He could be a wise spirit. Or he could just know her parents.
are you, lizard guy? I do like briskness. I don't like really cold stuff, but, ooh, yeah. It's part of the sublime. Yep. Sometimes I think I'm partially Canadian. I'm like secretly Canadian. Why is there no one here? How is this place open when no one's there? Where's the Angus replacement lady? We need the Angus replacement lady. Taco place. They got rid of all the snakes in the diner. Oh. A data-loaded GIF. Remember how it opened with her being sad about it closed? Yeah. Good news, they're now your ex. Also, nice use of gender-neutral pronouns there, Mae. All lettuce taco? No, I refuse. Get out of here. Yeah, but you're supposed to be a crier. You're the town crier. You're the taco place crier. Who are you? That's not weird or anything. Go smelters. I like you finally get a chance to talk with her. Guess I can't go in there again. Can't go into Snack Falcon though. Relevant. And we get a pause. Not yet. Not yet. I didn't. Wait, no! Whew! Alright. That felt weirdly like. The controls felt weirder for me. That just might have been a weird psychological thing I was doing. We can't enter the diner. Wait, I can go in here? Wow. I have created an infestation problem. My babies! Yeah. I kind of feel like she was saying, don't mind me to the player. Or maybe to you, esteemed viewers. I mean, it is abandoned, so who cares? Bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Alright. One more band practice. I'm just thinking about how there's something ironic about replaying this game. You know, I mean, it's fine, but it is a bit weird to have a game where it's like, let everything go, and then you just keep coming back, but you know. But you're not coming back for the reasons, like, you need to change it, you just gotta... And sometimes you get, you know, I'm getting something new out of this, you know, I'm learning to maybe embrace the potential apocalypse that feels like it's coming, possibly on Tuesday. Oh, please. But please don't let the apocalypse come. Aww. Yes, I need something to take.
need to do band practice. I was about to get ready to play, and then I was like, wait, they're gonna actually. What's that noise? Oh, just open the door. I hate cold weather. Yes, thank you, Gregg. White Christmases are overrated. There, I said it. That's the most controversial thing I've said today. Oldsters. Yeah. Suspicious. Yeah. I was gonna say I kind of wish that they at least one of them was someone she knew. The murder cult of dads. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, wait, I was recording this today? I thought I'd just been recording this for 2 weeks straight. Yeah. Trampoline. Wow. She needs a role model. Someone's got to teach her how to smash light bulbs. Yeah. No, it's not. It's bigger than all of us as individuals. Yeah, seriously. Earlier and earlier every year. But Hope Springs rats multiply. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Sure, the truth. Yeah. I mean, honestly, again, not to bring it back to the election, that is the election of Damocles that I feel is constantly hanging over my head. But I almost wish, like, if it is just going to turn out badly, I just want to know. I just want this anticipation to be over. Hope can be cruel sometime. Babies? Yeah, seriously. Yeah. You could move to Bright Harbor and visit them, but I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Hey, Bea. I don't know. Don't ask me. Nothing at all. Song and pizza. There it is. Oh my god, I love this game, esteemed viewers. Oh boy. Finji. Hey, she has the weird name, the weird spelling of Rebecca. Who are these people? Oh, I never did Demon Tower. Alright, that's something to save for Jekyllstein Grey replays if I ever do that. Yay, testers! You're the unsung heroes. Yarn spinner. So is that a version of... No, I think I watched a... I actually think I watched a video of Play Entertainment. I think I actually watched a video of a talk by Scott Benson where I think he mentioned that it was a modified version of Twine. But I might be completely wrong about that. Hey, Rami Ismail. With my apologies to Rami Ismail if I've gotten your name wrong. Most of these names I don't know who they are. But good on all of ya. Hey, I know who Tim Schafer is. I also know who Gregg Iko the cat. I like that. There was one time, one game dev I saw who had a cat named Edie, who talked to on Twitter. It was cool. Sharkle. What's not to love about Sharkle? Oh, I love this. Pizza. You just... can look through all the good times. Hella birds. Those birds are hella. The weird teens, the janitor, the legends, Lori. Gregg rules okay. Smash. Selmers. I love Selmers. Yeah. Germ, Angus. Pizza scale. Gregg rules okay. Yeah, seriously. Rip Granddad and Rip Casey. Alrighty. Well, that was Night in the Woods, esteemed viewers. I am really glad I played it, and I will probably replay it again someday. Again, if I ever actually end up doing Jekyllstein Grey replays. How long is this? I actually am curious as to how long this recording is. Wow. Alright, almost 2.5 hours. Alright, well, if you're still here, which I'm kind of surprised, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Be sure to give it a like if you liked it. If you want to be notified if I ever replay this game or when I do my other stuff, which I've got a lot of in the works, be sure to subscribe. Hit the like and leave a comment if you have any thoughts or criticisms or just, things you want to say. I'd appreciate reading all of them, and all those things, the likes, comments, and subscribes help me with the algorithm, which I would really appreciate. Let's see, what else are there? What else is there? Oh yeah, Twitter and Letterboxd in the description below, and there should be some more stuff on screen right now. Alright, esteemed viewers, thank you for watching. I have been Jekyllstein Gray, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.